She knew, like, it started probably early on when they confused her for the help 9 times. They're probably ordering tea from her.
Attention, citizens.
Hello. Welcome back, my friends. If you're new here, I am Lance, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, I had clips sent to me on Instagram, and they said you should really check this out. It's really funny, and this title is called Dillon, who's a stand-up comedian, if you're not familiar with him, goes off on Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. So I thought, okay, yeah, they've been in the news recently because, especially Meghan. Meghan had that new Netflix special that's already, or it's already a stinker. I don't even know if it's the first episode even aired yet, or did it, or anyway. It's people are like, no, you knock off Martha Stewart wannabe. No, that's what they're saying in the streets. That's what they're saying, allegedly. So let's check this out. It's not that long, but it's pretty. Tim Dillon's pretty funny. He's like. Someone put it in the comments. I was reading some comments on his other videos. It was a Joe Rogan and Tim Dillon thing. And someone said he's a combination of Chris Farley and David Spade's love child. And I do miss Chris Farley. He was really funny back in the day. So anyway, let's check this out. And this is from Tim Dillon Show Clips. Hopefully this doesn't get copyrighted. Or this won't be ever see the light of day. We'll find out. Here we go.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, my favorite couple. I think they're my favorite couple. And the reason that I like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle so much is that
I like this background, by the way.
They prove to me that we have a deep need and a desire for a certain type of celebrity. I don't know where this comes from. It's certainly something that is deeply ingrained in our psyche. We like and love these types of people. We like high profile, glossy people that are vapid and don't have much going on in their heads, but think they do. Like they are under the impression they have big thoughts. Big thoughts.
Big thoughts.
Like Meghan and Harry, I've listened to both of them talk. Garden variety retards. Both of them. She's hot. He's royal. But garden variety morons. Either one of them. Just their level of eloquence. Like I'm an eloquent person. You may hate me. Many do. But I'm eloquent.
Woo, people are trying to bring that word back. Garden variety morons. I'll use that one.
I have a certain amount of intelligence that I convey with the broadcast. Twice a week, once here, once on Patreon. I watched Meghan and I watched Harry. They were using their emotion to cover up the fact that they were not smart. They were not too smart. And they were, obviously, it was an emotionally charged interview because they had just left the country. They had found out that the royal family is racist, which was shocking. Up until now, they had only thought that the royal family had murdered Harry's mother. But upon finding out that in addition to murdering Harry's mother, they were also quite insensitive on the topic of race. No good.
No good.
Up until that point, you said, well, they're just an Illuminati death cult that drink blood and live for 1,000 years and have murdered my fiance's mother. But we're going to give them a shot and let's see how evolved they are. And it turns out they're not too evolved. And I watched the Oprah interview and we talked about it on the show. They're just not bright. So like many people, but they believe they are bright. They say the right things. They're like, there are so many people in the world without. Yes. There's so many people in the world without.
One thing I do like about Tim Dillon, I think there's another reason why I notice, and the more and more I enjoy the way he says things, so like matter of factly, like that. Yeah, people go without. Yeah, it's that cadence of, it's like, yeah, no, duh, that type of thing, which I really gravitate toward. I kind of catch myself doing that. It's just like when you hear something that's just so like should be common knowledge, and someone acts like it's like, wow, this is like a life hack or something. I'm just kind of, or it's just the epiphany or something. I'm like, oh, you just got on the bandwagon type of moment. It's like, oh, okay, right, okay. Mm-hmm. I just enjoy that. Sorry, I had to point that out.
Which is why we have to come to Los Angeles and live in a beautiful mansion with round-the-clock security.
Let's go back a little bit.
Yes. There's so many people in the world without, which is why we have to come to Los Angeles and live in a beautiful mansion with round-the-clock security. We got to get a deal at Netflix and make documentaries about people that are fucked. That's what it is. They want to be on Netflix and make documentaries about people with cleft palates. That's kind of the direction they're heading in. Just like you.
That sounds about right, though. That'd be like the best to try to get sympathy, to feel like a martyr for them. That's a virtue signal right there. Fixing cleft palates from around the world. Wow, yeah, that sounds about right. That's like the best, perfect way to like get the public on your side. Of all things, cleft palates. Wow, people need those fixed. By the way, yeah, it's a thing. So no, I dated somebody with a cleft palate. It was rough.
Obamas who got a Netflix deal who should not have. No politician should get an overall with Netflix. This should be a line in the sand. Nobody.
They have a production company too. That's
well, why not?
Yeah.
They're probably doing The Activist.
Yeah.
If you doubt for a minute that by the way, with no backlash, if there was no backlash, Meghan Markle is on episode 3 of The Activist talking about
The Activist. What? I thought you said The Acolyte. I thought you was talking about that Disney film, The Acolyte, The Activist. The active. Is that what you said? The Activist? The Activist? Activist. That I spell that right? Activist. Activist. The Activist. Is that a show? Okay, The Activist. Produced by CBS, Deviant Media. Oh, that's questionable. Live Nation. Oh, Live Nation, huh? Jay-Z's with Live Nation, if I remember correctly. And Global Citizens, the organization that works with extremely poverty of Philadelphia. Okay. They do a lot of that philo stuff. Philopancreasis stuff. Okay. I didn't know. Maybe you didn't know either. We needed some context when you talk about The Activist. It's called The Activist. It's not Disney's The Acolyte, so my bad.
Racial sensitivity training and the need to do it, or the need to get rid of horses in Central Park or whatever pet cause that episode 3 happened to be about. Meghan Markle would be on talking about it. She's a Hollywood actress, means she's ambition. She has ambition. Actors are stupid people. They're not smart. Very few of them are intelligent. And the ones that are intelligent are much, much older. Young actors are, and we know many of them, they're insanely dumb to where it's noticeable. Have you ever been with someone who's so dumb it's noticeable? Where you look at someone else as if to be in disbelief at what this person is doing. If you had lunch with Meghan Markle, you'd be stunned at how dumb she was. Not because she's black, because I wouldn't think she was black if I looked at her, because she's an actress who was on the show Suits. Okay?
Suits.
She's an actress. Harry is an idiot. He's an idiot for 2 reasons. Number 1, he signed up to fight in the Afghanistan war. That was a dumb move. You're a fucking prince. What are you doing that shit for? Number 2... I know it's heroic, I guess, after 9/11, but I think he signed up years after that.
That's hilarious.
And number two, he's still believing this dumb story that the paparazzi killed his mom. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just. So she gets him to leave his family. She goes, why do we want to stay here? And I get it. I'm for them. Why do we want to stay here? They're racist. The weather sucks. The food shit. Let's go to LA. We'll eat sushi by the pool every day. And we'll make documentaries about people with cleft palates. He goes, well, is it when their face is all? Yes. She goes, and then every now and then we'll fly one of them over. We'll clean up their face and we'll take them to Disneyland. But we got to get out of the UK and we got to come to the US. And we're going to go on Oprah. And then every idiot in America, but they're mad at rich people. Not our kind of rich people. She goes, I'm kind of black and you're an idiot. So and you're willing to be emasculated. So you just sit there and eat your own cock on TV. I'll tell Oprah that they were chasing me around the Royal Palace with nooses, and then Netflix will open up a suitcase full of money, and we'll go do documentaries about kids with...
Hold on. He just kind of he went from 0 to 60 real because he was hitting me with so much stuff. Just he ready chasing around the castle with nooses. What? Hold on. That was crowning gold stuff right here.
She goes, I'm kind of black and you're an idiot. So you're willing to be emasculated. So you just sit there and eat your own cock on TV. I'll tell Oprah that they were chasing me around the Royal Palace with nooses, and then Netflix will open up a suitcase full of money and we'll go do documentaries about kids with cleft palates. Is it like where their lip is in their nose? Yes. Just Google it, Harry. So that's what went on. And I liked them. I used to not like them. I have a new thing now for the holidays. I believe everyone and I love everyone. This is positive me. I've been too cynical for too long, but I survived COVID. You know, and other than having 7 or 8 skin rashes at any given time, I'm relatively healthy. And Norm just died. We're losing people. You never know how long you get. So I've decided to love everyone and embrace. I have embraced these 2 clowns. I like them. Yes, they're grifters. Yes, they're deeply unserious, and they're not that bright, but I respect how far they've gotten. So I am saying yes to them, whereas in the past I would have said no. I would have said, no, they're exploiting, they're this, to that. Oh, shut up, who cares? They're here, and it's fun. Watching people fawn over them, we like royalty. We love it. We like rich people. Stop pretending you don't like rich people. Stop pretending. The people that tweet about Marxism all day then talk about how much they love the Real Housewives. You just can't quit it. And nobody is a realer housewife than Meghan Markle, who married this ginger retard and took him out of his racist family so that they could live in Beverly Hills or wherever the fuck they live and make documentaries about people without hands.
Without hands.
On Netflix. Netflix, by the way, who's committed to just giving these people anything they want, whenever they want.
They're making a cartoon.
What is the cartoon about?
Are you serious?
It's called Pearl.
Yes.
It's about a young girl who is inspired by influential women in history and counts David Furnish and Liz Garbus among its executive producers.
Okay, first of all, if they're going to say it's a girl it's a cartoon of a girl with a alligator named Theta who kills her parents, then I see that the creator there be able to have a great lawsuit. What, Ty West? What, Pearl? Of all people, Pearl.
Yeah, I guess that's it. The adventure of a 12-year-old girl who's inspired by influential women in history. The series is currently in development. That's all the information we have.
That's it?
She's on a journey of self-discovery as she tries to overcome life's daily challenges, says Markle.
Well, that sounds great.
Does it? Sounds great.
Good for her, man. Do you know how many actresses that do a show like Suits just get thrown out in the street afterwards?
Yeah.
Meghan Markle parlayed that into a fucking royal wedding, and then a year in or a couple of years in said, fuck that shit, and left. And I'm not saying the royal family was not racist to her. I'm sure they were, but that also didn't start when she got there. They didn't become racist She knew, like, it started probably early on when they confused her for the help 9 times. They're probably ordering tea from her. An exciting tale that we...
He is so messy. Confuse her for the help 9 times. He said, it's terribly. Confuse her for the help. Oh, you're so out of pocket for that. That's so funny.
Weaves together fantasy and history. Pearl focuses on a young girl who learns to step into her own power when she embarks on a heroic adventure and meets important women from history along the way. We're excited to develop this animated series with our partners at Archwell Productions and Story Syndicate.
They're Archwell Productions. That's who they are, yeah.
Archwell Productions. So you know what this is going to be. Like, Pearl's going to go back. You know, there's going to be a scene where Pearl's like, who are you? My name is Harriet. Harriet who? Harriet Tubman. We got a railroad. And you go, oh my God, this is the Underground Railroad? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
This is so amazing. I can't believe it. You're so brave and strong. Yes, I am, child. But I'm not nearly as brave and strong as Meghan Markle.
Oh my God.
Who's that? She was an actress on Suits. It's a TV show. Yeah. She married Prince Harry. You know, the son of that woman they killed in the thing in the tunnel, and they said the press did it, but you know it was good because she was going to marry Dodi Al-Fayed. And he was Muslim. It's a whole thing. It's oil, Saudi Arabia, whatever. You got to follow Cynthia McKinney on Twitter. What? Anyway, I'm just saying.
You guys follow Cynthia McKinney on Twitter. Oh my God.
Yes, where's Cynthia McKinney at the Met Gala, by the way? That all she did was talk about 9/11 all day. Where's she?
Where's she?
All day.
Well, here's what I'm saying, child. I'm saying that I may be brave, but the bravest person ever is Meghan Markle. Thank you. I'm excited for that show.
There's a little bit more to it, but if you guys want to check out the whole thing, go right ahead. I'll leave the link down below for the whole thing. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was really funny. He had some really good. He had at first I was like, where is he leading up to this? Because I'm like, he's setting it up. I was like, okay, he's doing the setup. Where is this going? He acts like he's like, oh yeah, they're so great and all this stuff, and then he just starts roasting them. Meanwhile, saying how great they are, which is it's quite clever. It's quite funny. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this. I thought this was really funny. And take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Love, peace, and grease. And bye.